Good morning, people of the world. I'm tired. In case it's not obvious, I'm rather eepy today. Why could that be? It's not like I woke up at 2 a.m. or something and proceeded to not sleep. It's not like I have an exam. It's not like I have an exam to do today. Yeah. I'd be like that though sometimes, you know? I guess it's the cons of being diagnosed with you know, beautiful prince disorder. Yes, there's a correlation. Trust me on this. There's a reason why all the statistics say we have like a lifespan that's like 24 less than normal. But whatever. Where was I? The event? I can't do the event. We're not doing the event because I can't do the event. I should open the game. Where am I today? Okay. Mentally, I'm not here. Mentally, I'm in the ocean, you know? I'm a tremor plate, tectonic plate. I don't know what I need to study for my exam. I should not be doing this. I should be driving off to the library. Ruina. Okay, where was I? Right. We were gonna play the game, and by play the game, I mean absolutely not touch any of these because everything is going here. And I need to show off the new bros I got. But before we do that, that's not the right button. Before we do that, we're gonna make bad decisions today. Just to start things off, so I really like wake up, you know? What teams do you have? Okay, wait, before we actually start, what's it called? Before we actually start playing the game. I was about to go buy bread. I missed yesterday because of bread. You missed nothing yesterday. It's okay. You missed. I played 3. I was literally playing My Hero Academia game, bruh. You missed nothing. Thank you, Rofishi. I'm someone's Oshi. Yeah! Let's go. I can finally die happy. Just kidding. I'm not dying soon. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should stop drinking energy drinks. Been having a lot more hospitalizations lately. No dying. I'll try not to. This year's been kind of funny. But I'll probably be alive. Trust. I'll graduate college first. I'm not graduating VTubing first. College. It's just your liver crying. Yeah. Before or after the exam? It's a question. Who knows? So for a whole day because I missed the stream, I got depressed. Oh no, that's why we have the VODs up. It's okay. Don't get depressed over missing a stream. Sometimes it be like that. Okay, sometimes it be like that. Kool-Egg is so bruh, you know? Oh my god, my favorite thing to do like in regards to like college is that since I was a music minor, I had to drop because I want to graduate next year, but like since I was a music minor, my favorite thing to do was like is stuck. Oh my god, Lex, you've been here for a year. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy. Hi Lex, by the way. We're talking about my silly little habits when it comes to college. Education. You're my favorite on one of his streams. Thank you. I'm flattered. But at the same time, do not be depressed over missing a stream. That's what the VODs are for. And like 99.99% of the time they will be up before. I don't think I've missed a VOD upload so far. I think the only one that really counts is the birthday stream where I accidentally doxed myself and I like had to split it up into thirds because there was also a random disconnect, so I had to split it into thirds. But yeah, college, ew. Yeah, but it's really funny when you're doing music classes because see, everybody in music classes is trying to like make their LinkedIns and get like a presence online because like there's no jobs for people who do music, right? And so, especially in the field I was doing, music technology, everyone was trying to like, you know, have YouTube channels and stuff and whatever, right? So my favorite thing would just be to like look them up and then follow them and then literally constantly like everything and just sit there in class staring at them like, they don't know I know they ate pancakes for breakfast today. They don't know I know the name of their dog and their 5 siblings and their mother. It gets really funny. Especially considering like I'm a VTuber, so I don't have anything that actually points to me, at least on my Twitter page, except for maybe the cosplay. But to be fair, I don't think half the people who like I follow from school give a shit because they think I'm just a fan. But I'm not a fan, I'm their classmate. So I found fanfiction that has William Afton and Limbus. You should send it. You should send the link. Well, it doesn't feel the same when live. Honestly, you're kind of right. I look at some VODs sometimes, but like I think when it is live, it does hit different, doesn't it? Kind of multiple things happen actually. Last and hardest hit was missing stream. Oh, I'm sorry about yesterday. If it makes anything feel better, we're here today. We're alive today. Live and living. Live, laugh, love. Limbus. You know, when you think about it, the Project Moon game series is just like a really fucked up version of the live, laugh, love like saying, you know? Instead of live, laugh, love, you've got lobotomy, library, Limbus. Yeah. I can't believe you're doing the prayer social thing for people you go to class with. It's so funny. I'm sitting there like, today I'm gonna stalk my crush. And I'm gonna be like, today he uploaded 18-minute little album. That's cool. It's so funny. And then I'll like be stalking this other person like, oh wow, today oh my gosh, I know that they're working on the assignment right now because they're talking about how much they hate Pro Tools, and I know during class they hate Pro Tools and constantly scream about how much they hate it. It's really funny. It's blah 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 time. We're gonna cut my yapping for a second. So blah 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 blah. Pay attention. Wake up. Rise and shine. I do stalk them. It's really funny. My partner also made fun of me so hard for how we did at One-Armed Cook, by the way. Good! It was so funny! Dude, it was so funny. I can't stop watching it. I like genuinely want to make like a little highlight reel, but I'm so bad at highlighting videos. Probably because my editing style is so 2016 Minecraft YouTuber-esque. But like, I want to like cut up that video and be like, hey guys. Also, I banned that guy. Finally because I was like, you know, I have a lot of time until stream starts. I should like finally do that considering bro has not gotten the hint. They have MatPat as a boss fight. That's so funny. When you're dropping an album, I need to either learn how to compose or make another composer friends. Because the last composer friend I had, things went south. I don't think he watches my VOD, so I'm gonna talk about this just a tad bit, just a little bit. But February, I had this like a really like fucked up thing happen, and I'm sitting there like, seriously? I'm too good for this. What the hell? But I'm me, and I'm built different, so obviously I went through it with grace. And so yeah, I was going to have an original song out actually by literally today, but what happened was thing in February, and so yeah, if you the sudden jump in like activity was also kind of due to that. Yeah, 2016 was 8 years ago. That's crazy. I was like in middle school. Ew, I was in middle school. Ew. Anyways, the person I banned, let's see. I'm not gonna say the full story, but basically they made like Lux and their bros really uncomfortable, and I was like, that's kind of fucked up. They haven't done anything to me though, so I'm gonna wait it out. But then like I waited it out and nothing like totally explicit happened, and I was like, this is lame. I should stop looking for excuses and just do it right now. So I did it. Yep, banned the guy. It'd be like that. Yeah, because I'd rather like not have to like deal with that weighing on my mind. Plus it's not fair to like Lux and like all of their friends who like come by, you know? So yep, not dropping names, but it'd be like that. Did ask, he followed all my mutuals after we banned him. Yeah, that's freaking weird. I should see if he's in like our Gallia server. Wait, just in case. I mean, like I did like also block him on Discord, so I wouldn't know. Okay, we're good. I don't know if they would like, I don't know if he would go for the people in my like recommended. Just I don't even know if he knows. Because I deliberately waited until like he went offline. And then I banned him on Discord and then Twitch. Actually no, I did Twitch then Discord. It was funny. So yeah. If anyone's curious about that. So yeah, that happened. Where were we? Oh right, my teams, because I started yapping all of a sudden. This one I just change people every time. The tags don't mean anything. I just shoved those on there one day and just didn't do anything. Story, this same thing. I don't actually like have a set team for this. Pierce, this is for like what's it called? This is for like excavations and threads and whatever, where it's like use Pierce, and I'm like, okay, I don't feel like thinking. I'm gonna hit the win rate button, so I might as well just like put like any card with Pierce on it so that I can just like spam click and then hit win rate and like, I don't know, eat a sandwich or whatever. This is for mirror dungeons. I try to make like a tremor rupture team. I've been switching it out though because mirror dungeons and like cost and whatever. Then these two, same deal as the Pierce one, except they're not finished. I just kind of shoved them on there. What else? This one, I think I was trying to make another little mirror dungeon team of cards I wanted to use more, and then I gave up on it. So I don't really have any set teams because my tremor rupture one just kind of is there and like gets changed too much, and I can't remember like any of the card skills because this game is terrifying. Teehee. It was only a matter of time until we make a joke that went just the tiniest bit too far and utterly wrecked the vibe. So you did the right thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Knowing what's happened so far, probably would have been like misgendering, but like in a really weird way. Like that one time in my past life someone called me reverse trap, and I'm like, I'm graduating. I'm more mature about it now. I'm not gonna graduate over someone misgendering me because it happens like on the daily, but it's like whatever. Not to call anyone out, by the way. Like I get it because I sound like this and I look like this and my name is on the feminine side, but like it's whatever. I don't really like give a shit, you know. I probably should, but it's like if you're transphobic, that's like on you. Like happy Pride Month, I guess. I don't know. Pride residents. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Are you finished with Kanto 5 yet? Yes, we are finished with Kanto 5. Kanto 5 was interesting because I think at the time I didn't react to it as strongly as I could have, but then in the days following, like there were times where I would stare at my wall and be like, holy shit, Ishmael, oh my god, Moby Dick, yo. I still haven't finished the book. I'm on page 230. Yep. The only graduate I did was graduating from gender itself. So true. So true. Yeah, we graduated from the University of Gender, class of 2023. I guess speedrun contest. I want to be able to do the event. Same, but at the same time I want to finish Wuthering Heights, but then it's like I don't know if I want to do Wuthering Heights and Moby Dick at the same time because I'm also reading the Metamorphosis and I'm reading Giovanni's Room. I have 40 pages left of it, but for the love of God, I cannot, like, actually, like, I like reading, I like stories, but actually getting myself to sit down and read the damn book takes ages. I also need lunacy. We all need lunacy, bruh. Metamorphosis you can crank out in like a couple hours. Yeah, it is like surprisingly short and really easy to read. Actually, surprisingly. I have to finish it, but it's like all of my Metamorphosis readings have been in like 15-minute increments, either on my breaks from my old job, or if I don't feel like working on my class notes anymore and I'm like, I should read a book, and I don't feel like reading Giovanni's Room because it's getting to the climax basically, where like David's about to, like, I don't know, tell what's her face, Hella, about like his affair with Giovanni, and Giovanni is about to like kill his boss and, like, I don't know, what's it called, get executed, and David's gonna be like, oh no, I'm bisexual and I hate this, I'm gonna move back to America now. It's a good book. Yeah. In fact, I can't really sit and read. My only time reading is when I sit outside school and bus or after an exam waiting to be allowed to leave, right? Like, honestly, I think the school system might have messed up my motivation to read, because I know I like reading and I like analysis, but then I think I should read a book. But then the moment I think that, I'm like, I start thinking about like school things, and I'm like, I don't want to be obligated to read. But it's like, no one's obligating me to read when you think about it. Like I do have literature classes, but like I'm not, it's not like I hate it. It's just I hated reading as a kid, so now I can't read as an adult. Get a nap before work, listen in the background. Good night! I'll try not to scream very loud. I think I'm gonna try to buy alcohol and repeat the cycle of reactions World gave me yesterday. This time I did not miss the stream. Don't die, please. Read all of Faust under the church near my school. Fun. Speaking of Faust and reading, we should like get to the point of the video. Not video, the stream. I was gonna say a movie and I was like, nope, wrong word. 2.0. You should read Capital. Okay. Honglu, Faust, Bros. By the way, I know I just said we were gonna, I swear this is our last tangent. I bought the battle pass. And then I got Maid Ryoshu. She is really pretty. Let me just tell you, like, she is, I don't know, like, good team comps for her, but she is so pretty. Honestly, both, like, Maid Ryoshu and Maid Ishmael, they are so pretty. Like, bro, look at her. Oh my god, I love Ishmael. Teehee. I can't promise. Reactions are hard, but my drunkenness is unknown. I see. We'll make sure to yell at you, but not to the point where we wake up 53. Yeah, if anything bad happens. Okay. That's the one reason I have this game downloaded. Her. So true. If I had a nickel for the amount of people I knew who downloaded the game for just Ryoshu, I'd have at least 2 nickels. If I had a nickel for the amount of people who downloaded the game because of Sinclair, I'd also have at least 2. You can put her in a Chi/BL comp and she works, I think. Oh yeah, because she's poised, right? Yeah, okay. We'll figure that out later. For now, extract. We're gonna hope for Faust. Okay, guys? Faust. Trust. Faust. Yo? It's gonna be Faust. Trust. Where is it? Oh, it's blending with the background. That is ego, right? That is, right? Because it's got like, it's more red, right? Wait, this game has BL? Ayo, it's not ego, dang it! I mistook the colors. I'm sad. Who is it? Oh, is it Greg? Oh wait, no. Wait, yes? It's got an animation, so it's gotta be, right? You know, I kind of forgot this Greg existed. Ego is green, is it? Isn't Ego only green for Walpurgis? Huh. I really did forget that Greg existed. I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Who are the other ones? Roja and Faust. Well, we got a Faust. We didn't get the Faust. we got a Faust though. How many tickets do I have? I have 5 pulls. She's so pretty though. She's so pretty though. She's so pretty though. He goes gold with red accents. Okay. Can we buy a Faust wife using her shards? That's what I was just thinking. It's like, do I want to though? That's the thing. I don't know if I want to. Where is she? Ego. Oh wait, that's standard. What the hell am I doing? Is it not here? It is here, right? I'm kind of stupid. Do we have to like wait until for it to, yeah, probably. Wait, no, event. I'm stupid. There we go. 46. Should I, is it worth it? Isn't she like really funky with tremor? Oh yeah. Target speed is lower than this. Like, it's also WoW though, so like, it wouldn't be terrible. Cause like, I do use Faust pretty regularly. Like, it's worth it, right? Right? Trust, right? Trust. Right? Yeah. Wait, this game has BL? Ayo? Yeah. So much BL, bro. You look at AO3 and you hit the explicit tag and it's like 90% Sinclair. I don't know what this does, honestly. Too much text. Can't read, won't read. We are not beating the allegations. We are not beating that. I have enough for Faust. Hold on. Let me, how many Fausts do I have? 46? Okay, so 400 minus 46, that's 354. 354 divided by 2, 150, 175, 177. Okay, we're just gonna, we're making good decisions today, guys. Let's just kind of, I'll go to 150 just because, just in case it gives us extra and we happen to make it. Okay, Faust, don't misclick and do ye saying like that one person on Twitter did. 298, how many left? I need 56 left. So 56 divided by 2 is 25, 28. La 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 la. Faust. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, I need one more. Actually, what if I just like, what are the chances I get Faust from this? Cool. A fellow Faustistic person I know reached 6k damage with her on Ahab. Yo, we really aren't beating the allegations. It's okay, guys. Today we're beating the allegations. We're beating the allegations, okay? Okay, stay with me. If the target speed is slower than this unit's, deal plus 3.5 times speed difference % more damage, max 50%. Okay. Okay. Before attack, at 3+ highest resonance, inflict tremor potency by 2x highest resonance, max 10. If the highest resonance was sloth, A resonance, inflict tremor count by tremor potency inflicted, max 10. After attack, for 3 turns, lose 10 SP at turn end. On hit, inflict 10 tremor and plus 10 tremor count. On hit, trigger amplitude entanglement into, oh god, I lost my place, into tremor everlasting. On hit, trigger tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count by 1. On hit, trigger tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count by 1. And it repeats that for the next 2 hits. For corrosion, indiscriminate, targets randomly. If the main's target speed is slower than this unit's, deal plus 2.5%, 2.5 times speed difference %. I hate reading numbers. More damage, max 20%. Before attack, at 3+ highest resonance, inflict tremor potency by highest resonance, max 4. Before attack, if the highest resonance was a sloth A resonance, inflict tremor count by tremor potency inflicted, max 5. On hit, inflict 5 tremor and plus 5 tremor count. On hit, trigger amplitude entanglement into tremor everlasting, and then trigger tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count by 1, and it repeats that 3 more times. Just kidding, it repeats it 2 more times. On hit, reduce target's max speed by half next turn. As for what amplitude entanglement is, what the hell? Okay, number 1, it fuses the effects of the tremor type added by amplitude entanglement and the tremor type currently on the target together under tremor superposition. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, potency and count values do not change over entanglement. When triggering amplitude conversion on tremor superposition, it activates as amplitude entanglement instead. Turn end, converted into base tremor. That's a lot of stuff. So she does tremor, right? That's definitely, yeah, she does tremor. Yeah. My brain is working for the first time since middle school. I just realized I don't use any other team slot than team 1. I could have had made story, world, mirror world, blah 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 teams. Felt on the video for my wife's damage. We'll look at it later. Hey Retta, how's it going? Hi Coach, it's been a while. We're Limbus IDing because I'm still underleveled and I don't want to touch the next intervallo yet. Beating the allegations. I read. When this unit uses a skill to trigger Tremor Burst on an enemy, gain 1 haste next turn, 4 times per turn, including ego skills. We may be reading, but am I comprehending any of this? No. I'm just here for the pretty art because I'm too idle game brained. A clockwork like orange. She is so pretty in this ego. Like, oh my god, someone make a cosplay of her right now, please. Like, that is so sick looking. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got Faust. We got Faust. We ain't gonna beat no allegations. We are not. Not with that double negative. Oh my god. Oh my god. How would someone make this? Okay, let's see. She's got a very thin veil on her. And then she's got like the gears on her chest, and then she's got this dress, right? Dress, main piece. You could probably find that like sort of gown somewhere-ish, but like what's getting me is like the transparency and the texture of this. Where's Lux? We need them to analyze the fashion of this here ego because I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Different tremor color do different things. Tangle, mangle, mix the colors up. Faust has white goo tremor. White goo tremor, trigger tremor twice, sometimes 50% of the time. Burst tremor 4 times, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. And then sometimes do it more. Thank you for dumbing it down for all of us illiterate people. That makes a lot more sense than whatever I just like read on the actual page. Maybe asexual and aromantic, but I would marry Faust, not gonna lie. So true. So true. Hold on, let me screenshot the thing so I can look back on it if I ever get confused on whatever Faust is doing. Let's see. So the skirt is, I don't know if it's like intentionally sheer or if it's just like really thin or both. I like that's the same thing, right? I don't know. Anyways, it's got these on it, and then it's got the gears on it. I think if someone were to make these, I don't know if they would print the gears on or maybe like draw them on, or if they would have like, I don't know if those are physical gears. They might be, so they'd probably have to like attach them to the inside of the skirt, but also that might be kind of hard considering the weight plus how flowy this should be. Nighty night everyone, good night. The only I can turn you straight anyone would accept is from wife Faust. You're right, she could, but like would she when she has Rogia and Ishmael and the rest of the company, like oh my god, she is so pretty here, bruh. Like they really put their whole like art ussy into this. Remember when this was about actually reading the IDs and catching up with Dante's notes? We should do that. Okay, so Dante notes. Oh god, I'm scared. Okay, do we want to sort by time or update? Update time. We're just gonna do time. Why the hell not? Okay, Limbus Company, Mephistopheles. Oh my god, what is this? Okay. Record 1. Okay, it's our mobile office, our home, and our vehicle. The sinners and I eat, sleep, go to work, and fight here. Looks like a mix of a train and a bus, but everyone calls it a bus for some reason. I guess it makes sense considering our department's name. Apparently it's powered by an engine that Faust designed. Everything special about Mephistopheles came from its engine. I think we've read this before. You can also enter break rooms. Okay. Not only does it power the vehicle so that the bus can drive us to places, but it also lets us extract identities from other worlds. You can also enter the break rooms or training rooms via its back door, all thanks to the engine. It seems that Mephistopheles can be upgraded and fitted with additional functions. I think one of the sinners said it's like the bus itself is growing or something. I don't remember who said it though. The bus really transformed into a boat. Cool. As one does. Is there a way? Okay, so it's the second one that's most recent, right? That's how it goes? Okay, we should do it by update, probably. There we go. Faust is just pretty. I'm slowly understanding, increasing my fear of Faust Simp 53. Right? Like you get it, right? Like, she's really pretty. Like, yo, now we know why Roland and Angelica were in case, for context, people have pointed out Faust and Angelica have the same face, which is really sus. So, and by like same face, like the exact same face, like down to the eyelashes. Yeah. What if I pulled up a picture of Angelica right now? Hold on. Angelica, Angelica Library of Ruina. I'm still in caps lock, so it looks like I'm just really excited to look up Angelica from Library of Ruina. Let's see, what's like a good official picture of her? Save image. Save. Okay, hate Angelica, love Faust. What did Angelica do? All she did was die. Hold on. Image. Angelica. Angelcia, because I'm good at typing. Where is she? Did I not get the image? Girl. Cringe. Oh my god. I swear, I got the image, right? Hold on. Angelica, Library of Ruina. Bring this up. Bring this up. Save image as. Oh, I saved it in the wrong place. Oopsie. It's supposed to be in downloads. Okay. There it is. See, so like, hold on. Let's read this second record before we go on to Angelica theorizing. Huh, the bus really transformed into a boat. I guess this was the additional functions meant. Further modifications and performance upgrades were made possible by using both the resonance tuning fork and Mephistopheles' engine. That Mika person was in a constant state of astonishment now that I think about it. Heck, it's bigger on the inside than it is outside. I won't be surprised if all kinds of fantastical functions get added to it in the future. Foreshadowing. We're gonna have Mephistopheles plane at one point. Trust. Actually, no, for Kanto 7, they're just gonna turn into a horse. Miss Library, I'm gonna ignore the canon ending of a game for the first time and let Roland kill her. I helped make graduates Angelica, even if it's from another game. Do you mean Angela? I know that their names are really similar, but like, did you mean Angela? Let's see. Let's pull up this picture of Faust, because this is like a really like plain picture of her, right? So that's Faust, right? And then here's, oh my god, don't move the freaking thing. Where is, there. Okay. Here, Angelica. Wait, is this spoilers for Library? It's too late. But anyways, where were we? They have the same exact face to the eyes. She's like squinting more here and Faust is more neutral faced here. But like, hold on. This is why we have Punishing Bird as our cursor. Let's put Bird up here because Bird needs to be up there. Okay. So you'll notice here, Faust has 3 eyelashes pointing upwards here, and then it's kind of blurry, but like Angelica also has those 3 eyelashes plus the same like eye color, and then you can't really see it in this because it's not exactly like, hold on, there's more official art of her, right? Yeah. Where is it? I remember I saw that they had the same like exact bangs. Where was it? I swear I saw it somewhere. Hold on. Okay, so Faust has, if you see here, Faust has like this part and then this strand going to the side, and then it just kind of like swoops in under like her side strands, right? It doesn't show up for, not on this art. Where the hell? Gallery. That's Roland being emo. Where did I see it? Was it on this? It might have been this one. Sorry if I'm spoiling like super hard, by the way. Hold on. Let's do this here. Right. It was a different picture, but I swear. But anyways, yeah, she has like a similar split and like the same hair color as Faust. So, I don't know, up for interpretation, as the kids say. But that is information. They have the exact same eyes, and I remember, hold on. Does she have blush in this one? You can't see the blush there, but in the other one I think I pulled up earlier, she had like similar blush placement. I don't know if that counts though. Teehee. For the final Kanto, I want Charon to have a Henshin moment where the bus turns into a mecha. I think Charon should be allowed to drive mecha. I think OG Faust will give you the best comparison. Yeah, okay, that's true. There we go. Anyways, yeah. Let's bring Angelica back up onto the screen. I don't know. They look really similar, and this is, I swear, this isn't me stretching about it. Like, does she not have like a sprite or anything? She doesn't, right? She just appears in cutscenes. Man, I could have sworn there was like another picture where they looked the exact same, but like, yeah, there's the little Angelica ramble of the day. Where were we? Right, back to Dante notes, because that's what today is dedicated to. Okay, so sorting by update. Mephistopheles Mirror Dungeons. Is this correct? Oh god. Okay. They're dungeons we can access via the back door. The corridor that leads to the mirror dungeon is made of cold, heavy metal. It inspires a different kind of anxiety from our usual wooden doors and corridors. At first, there was just a single door leading to a mirror dungeon while the others were shut. A second door opened up at some point, though, so now we've got two. Considering that Faust let us know when the doors would open, I'm going to guess that there are specific conditions for them to open, or maybe they follow a certain schedule. Whenever I enter a dungeon, I emerge to a place resembling a misty cosmos. I can choose which sinners to bring with me into each of the mirror dungeons. According to Faust, Mephistopheles' engine actively stabilizes the mirror dungeons we're allowed to enter via the back door. Their ultimate purpose seems to be to improve mine and the sinner's capabilities. Faust recommended that we make frequent visits to the mirror dungeons at the back door, even if it meant expending Encephalon used for the engine. Cool. Figured that out. Okay. Refraction Railway Line 1. This is the one I actually did. I didn't do Line 2, and I'm stuck on Line 3. Teehee. It's okay. Angelica's not much of a spoiler, as long as you don't directly say the spoiler. I did say it out loud. I did say it out loud. You can't get me for that. The spoiler. Got you. It would have been better if I read it out loud, but like get bamboozled. Okay. Though it's closed now, we've been to this station before. The whole place had a bluish tint to it. We encountered and fought some familiar faces, but many of the abnormalities in there were entities we hadn't encountered in the lobotomy core branches so far. I recall that we've interacted with some of these abnormalities before in the mirror dungeons. Faust says that our interaction with them in the mirror dungeons went through some sort of spaces. There are mental spaces in worlds, that is. I guess the railway happened to stop by one of those worlds. Then maybe it's not a simulation? I don't know. This place is a greenish tint, unlike Line 1 with its blue hue. I bet the next one will be a different color. Yeah. Fought some more abnormalities we glimpsed at. Everyone cheered when they saw that Line 2 had way fewer stations than Line 1 did, until Yuseng noticed that some symbols on the wall and theorized that we were supposed to run this line multiple times. That's why I didn't do Line 2, because it sucked. A new station was added with each new cycle, although we still had to go through the earlier stations first. On the time we were on our fourth cycle, Heathcliff began loudly complaining that he was tired of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Some sinners seemed to grow increasingly restless as well, but the crisis was averted thanks to Yuseng, who said that the signs seemed to say that the fifth cycle was the last one they had to complete. Once we wrapped up our fifth cycle, we found that we were large for various resources from the lost and found. From what I can tell, each line's going to have different routes and conditions to completing them. Cool beans. Okay. Record 1. Place we can access using the back door. Greg tells me that it looks like the city subway. Pretty dilapidated. It's been there for a long time. There's what appears to be a subway train on the Wales. Wales? Ishmael? Okay. The subway train kind of resembles our Mephistopheles, except it looks like it's been left to rot for a long time. Subway train didn't budge when just one sinner inside it. The other sinners joined, however the door closed all on its own and began taking us somewhere. Sinners told me that it took us to the next stop. What I can tell from my experience here so far is that each station led to a different environment, some of which were places we've been to in the past. The door closes behind us once we get off the subway train onto a new station. Then an abnormality or some enemies attack us with no rhyme or reason, leading us to immediate combat. Once the fight's over, the subway train opens again. Once we're all aboard, it takes us to the next stop. Rinse and repeat until we reach the terminus. So it's like the battle train in Pokemon Black and White. Faust tells me that they appear to be like simulations or a series of locations generated in order to improve our makes sense. Yeah, we encountered enemies like Cromer in there, but all they did was fight us. Maybe they're also just simulations after all. Shrug. Not sure if it's putting us through a very realistic simulation or if it's actually taking us to where the abnormalities reside. Still don't know enough about this place to say for sure. Once we made it to the end of the subway, we were allowed to return to the bus via one of the stations. One of the sinners was furious, complaining that sent us on a wild goose chase for absolutely nothing. Until he saw Faust opening up the lost and found and picking up a whole hoard of resources. I'm gonna bet that was Heathcliff. The back door. A door on the back end of Mephistopheles. Past it is a corridor full of doors connected to each sinner's private lodgings or break rooms. The sinners tell me that each room has unique looks and different interior designs. Faust explained that they may be reflections of each sinner's personal psyche or memories. There were people on this bus in the number of doors we actually use, but the ones we do use can lead to different spaces depending on who opens them first. Two sinners can enter the same door only to end up in different rooms, for example. The doors are labeled with names denoting, not detonating, that would be pretty bad, whose rooms they lead to. There are also doors that just lead to the other side of the walls they're on. The door to my room opens to a corridor leading to the mirror dungeons and the Luxcavation dungeons. You can look at the sinner's room and their base egos. Wait, really? Their base egos? Is that what they look like? Their rooms? They're kind of shallow looking rooms, aren't they? I can see that the corridor past the back door extends beyond the area we use. Blah, 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 blah. Can I go past? Okay, this is like when Heathcliff almost died, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait. You saying that's not your base? These are so. If these are. Damn, bro, you live like this? Wait, what's Faust like? Does Faust look a little better? She has stuff on the walls, I guess. Dang. They live like this? Donkeys, yours has got to be fun, right? No, kind of. It's got posters. I can't read them, but I'm gonna. It says, one of them says happy. Okay, another one says death. But one of them says happy fish, so it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad, right? Right. Ryoshu, yours is like kind of terrifying because it also has the fingers in the background. So that's kind of, I don't want to be in Ryoshu's room, to be honest. Marceau, yours is also kind of terrifying. God. Imagine being Ishmael. Bruh, you live like this? You're telling me they all get jail cells? That's such an L. Let's see. Are there any interesting ones? Oh my god, Greg. No more. Greg's, yours is just kind of depressing. Like, it's not empty, but it's still kind of sad. This one's also kind of, electric fence. At least you can drown in wealth. Although he does look very sad in it. Let's see, Otis, yours is kind of terrifying. We're gonna ignore that. Roja. Looks cold. Who did we not? No, we did Merso. Did we do everyone? I think we did everyone. Back to the notes. La li la li la. Although apparently the rooms do change depending on their emotions too. That's crazy. Imagine you have like the most terrible, awful day. You kept getting staggered over and over again because Dante didn't feel like doing their job. And so you're just you like return to your room, you're in a cruddy mood, you just want to see like your really nice bed, but because you're so depressed about it, there's just nothing in your room, and you just have to sit there in the dark, all cold, because you didn't enter your room feeling happy. That'd be such an L. Okay, world building, the nests. Oh god. The wings. Okay. K-Core. Deary me. Okay. 4-3. I didn't quite understand why they were flying around a bunch of drones around the city filming scenes of death and pain, but it looks like there's a reason for all that. I learned some things about K-Core's nest while carrying out their request, but I'm not sure if it's okay for me to leave a record of them. Okay, below are some information that I'm not supposed to write down. But I want to record it anyway. Here goes nothing. Who knows? One day even I might end up forgetting everything. They explained that HP ampules were actually infinitesimally tiny nanobots helping regenerate the body. Apparently they were so small that a collection of them just happened to look like some green fluid. But no, that was true. They weren't anything even remotely close to nanobots. The ampules were just filled with some green fluid. As one does. K-Core's HP bullets, also known as regeneration ampules, aren't like ointments. It returns the body of the person injected with it to form a they remember as being unhurt. Stephanette, K-Core's founder, went to the outreaches of the outskirts and brought back this organism they called the tearful thing, from which they extract the fluid. I think that the tearful thing was once a human, but from what I've seen through resonating with the Golden Bell. It seems like their wish was that no one would ever suffer from pain again, and that wish was granted in some form anyway. Theoretically speaking, its tears can heal literally any part of a body as long as its brain is intact. Just like its name, the tearful thing sheds tears when it feels sorrow. And by processing or watering down its tears are the ampules K-Core Singularity made. At first, the founder, Stephanette, drew its tears by sharing sad or emotional stories. But when she passed away, those who ceased power afterward buried it in a constant stream of violent, shocking imageries to produce its tears more efficiently. That's why the drones were filming people's deaths, so that they could force the tearful thing to watch those violent and shocking tragedies. Looks like making it watch the same tragedy over and over isn't as efficient. They have to keep feeding it new, different scenes of violence. That's why they're importing similar footage from the other nests. They were planning to use the glass window text similar to the mirror to give it a constant supply of footage, but our involvement seems to have thwarted that. Considering that the tearful thing is, after all, an organism, it also seems to be capable of producing offsprings. Alfonso called the one we saw a child entity. I don't know how, but if I were to hazard a guess, I'd say that they're trying to improve their production rates by using the tearful thing's children. That's kind of messed up, but what do I know? Am I not moving? Am I? There we go, I'm moving again. Roger even says, Heath, babe, can you please calm down before going to your room today? Last night I didn't get a wink of sleep because of all the thunder sounds. That's such an L for Heathcliff. It's on one of the Walpurgis Night cutscenes, I think. It's such an L for Heathcliff. Bruh. Let's see. Alcor. Oh god. Full name Lobotomy Corporation. District 12, Fallen Wing. Currently vacant. Epicenter of a citywide event called the White Nights and Dark Days, which everyone seems to know, except for me, or would that be the amnesia? The facilities we searched through for the Golden Boughs all once belonged to this now defunct Alcor. It's like an record one. Name of the Alcor that existed in the past. It was an energy provider. It transported abnormalities like those we've encountered to facilities in their eggy forms and managed them in containment units to produce energy in the form of enkephalin. I have a tummy ache. Sorry. Stomach ache. Sorry, I'm an adult. I don't use the word tummy. It hurts. I don't know. Ugh. Stop drinking energy drinks, I say. Drinking them and then feeling the consequences. It's okay. Sun once supplied energy to many other companies in Wings, pretty much all over the city basically, so it must have been a pretty weighty enterprise. And one day a fierce ray of light shot out of the headquarters and the company went under just like that. I even heard that after the company was gone, some tower thing appeared in its place and then disappeared sometime after. The Wings spot is still vacant as I write this, which apparently has the whole district in chaos. With its headquarters gone, the branch facilities around the city all shut down and were buried underground. Left behind some of the ego equipment, blah 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 blah. Yep. Okay. Are these in order? These aren't in order, are they? Update. Please speak to me at all about it. Nagel and Hammer. Yep. We know about this one already. So I think a decent amount of these might just be repeats because I have something for everything. But I don't know. Entities of their own category, you shouldn't attempt to define them based on any preconceived standards. Refuse to give a more detailed explanation. We don't know what an abnormality is. So far, ones I've encountered, for now, anyway, usually had an appearance like any human or animal. Old Elcor used to classify abnormalities into 5 levels. Yuri told us that Elcor graded them based on their energy. Yeah, these are kind of old, aren't they? The library, I've only heard it mentioned in passing, but I don't suppose they were talking about just any old library. Fixers from Molarboat Works mentioned it. They said that they went in there, something awful happened, and they returned from a book. I don't know enough about the city to connect these dots or make any meaningful guesses from them, so I'll just write down what I heard and put a pin in it for now. It seems to be a special period where we can extract identities and ego that we normally can't. That the timeline and the worlds we can access are expanded during this period. It's not like we'll be extracting random identities and ego from all over the place. Faust explained that whoever we end up extracting is relevant to all of us, relevant to Limbus Company's current state in some way. Walpurgis Night seems to arrive once in a while. As usual, Faust doesn't tell me everything, but at least I can tell that the next Walpurgis Night will be different from this one. I thought all monsters were either abnormalities or distortions, but it seems like the opposite is true. All abnormalities are monsters, but not all monsters are abnormalities, I think. They said that the trash crabs are the prime examples of monsters that aren't abnormalities. Though they're not so prevalent, I think they're sometimes mentioned in creepy tales or legends of the city. Apparently the outskirts and Great Lake are both brimming with these monsters. Still, this means there are monsters within and without the city. I'm not sure how I'll categorize them yet. Okay, I had an inkling about that. That's how I've been. If not, how you been? I've been well. I've been getting better mentally. One could say. Some could say I'm getting worse. Some could say I'm getting better. It really depends who you ask. Personally, I think I've changed, and there's like, I don't know. I mentioned this, but my brain's been shifting a really weird way. So it's like, I almost haven't, I'm like, if we're gonna put this in Project Moon terms, I'm closer to ego than distortion. But I could still distort at any time. But like, I'm like, at any given time, I'm still closer to ego than distortion than like, say, half a year ago. Yahoo, maybe we're still doing better than September of last year. That's something. Where I'm actually uploading things. I don't know. Apparently realizing one's place in this world does crazy things to a person's psyche. Who would have thought? Yeah. This just proves that you don't need therapy. You just need to read some really old-timey books and like learn how to comprehend them and maybe hope that they're not misogynistic. Shout out to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Good ass book, but really misogynistic. Ahem. Where are we? Great Lake. Massive Lake at the south. Oh god, this is loud. Okay. South end of the city. Some call it the sea or the ocean. The Great Lake isn't just one big pool of water. It's divided by straight lines into several smaller sections, all of which have unique colors. I've only seen a little bit, but it reminds me of patchwork fabric. According to Ishmael, it looks like the Great Lakes. I almost said something else. Chock full of treacherous natural disasters and monsters. Even if she's right that it might be too early for us to go to the Great Lake, it's not like we got too much to say on the matter. Limbus Company orders to go in that direction, so we gotta. I guess that decision's what got us into Limbus. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do. In a way, I guess we should consider ourselves lucky. Nothing disastrous has happened yet. Maybe we're still in the coastal area. Ishmael mentioned. Maybe I should be doing like these notes while they unlock. Outskirts, monsters, abnormalities, la 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 la. We know what abnormalities are, so they aren't abnormalities. We're not going to the outskirts. This is definitely foreshadowing Dante. Just remember that Ishmael said that the Great Lake overlaps with the outskirts. Awkward. Oh god. What's this? Okay, upgrading identities. Oh god, okay. Oh gosh, okay. Identity training ticket. Experiences seem to flow into them. So like, okay. So it's like kind of physical experience, like actually funny. An identity is upgraded using tickets. The identity's frame itself is enhanced. Either way, upgrades are focused wholly on physical improvements. Cool. These level ups are only for making their physical body stronger. Then why are these things called training tickets? I thought that was covered by upties. Girl, I don't know. I don't know, Dante. Dante, we're gonna take a break from your notes and actually go on to ID stories. Chat, is this real? I don't know, chat. Is this real? Is this real? I'm streaming. I'm giving myself an excuse to yap by just reading the stories out loud. Speaking of stories, I did unlock Kurokumo Ryoshu. I didn't read her story. I just uptied her. So we're gonna look at it right now. Teehee. I should drink something so that I don't get hoarse. Ahem. PM streamer reading. Next you're gonna tell me that pigs are gonna fly. Flap flap. They should make that an abnormality. It would be funny. Come on, mister. We both know how much money you're keeping in that safe. The child said smugly, her smirk exuding an air of sharp cynicism. The Kurokumo clan isn't too different from most syndicates. Their day job is to shake down households and businesses in the back streets, squeezing out every bit of spare change, all of which they label as protection fees. Curiously, the child was being particularly harsh on this establishment out of all the other places. Why so? Perhaps she heard somewhere that this man was an infamous miser and figured his money would feed her starving goons. They're goonin'? Sorry. The child looked as if she could wrench the man by the collar and behead him at any moment, but something was holding her back. She's probably hoping to stay out of trouble since unauthorized action is forbidden in her syndicate. Oh, how fortunate for him. It looks like a guide has arrived to distract her. Roja, we've got GN, finally taking hands off these shoddy missions. Okay, so there's good news, huh? The acronym-loving guide nodded with a fellow smirk, then added as she lit her cigarette. We're about to have our swords dance with the blade lineage. That was short. Dang. You know, Roja's writing in Limbus is really funky just because, like, I've talked about this with a friend about how weirdly placed, oh shoot, it is a launch ID, huh? That makes a lot more sense now. About how weirdly placed Rodia's Kanto was, just in terms of everything. And we also talked about Greg's Kanto and how weird that direction was. When you compare those two Kantos to Sinclair, Yisang, Ishmael, and I haven't done Heathcliff's, but we're gonna add him in the mix too, just cuz. The new 6.5 event sheds a lot of light on her character. I've heard. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but I've heard it gets a lot, like, she plays a huge role in it. Like, I would imagine so, considering Virgilius, of all people, picked her. I'm back, bought myself alcohol, and avoided reaction of the world. Enjoy your alcohol. You deserve it. Unless you're going to die from it, then you shouldn't do that. Greg's content wasn't bad, but in comparison, yeah, it's not that it was bad. It's just, it's like, you know, it's the first Kanto. Everything else took a wildly different direction, and then Rojo got the second chapter curse. So, like, it'd be like that. I remember someone said that in hers, in general, the way they adapted Crime and Punishment was kind of funky, because it's like they had to merge a lot of characters and like take like a handful more like important plot points out so that they could still what's it called? They could still like paint her as like protagonist, you know? Yeah. Greg Kanto was like world setup, and Roger's chapter was the character setup, methinks. That's a good way to put it. Because, yeah, Roger's chapter is where they do set up, okay, like, I don't know. Hers was funky. Like, I imagine she's definitely gonna have another Kanto soon. Like, they all are, right? Right? I don't really remember the directions and, like, the timeline of the game is posted, but I got it, right? Kanto 3 is the first real Kanto, to be honest. Yeah, it really is. Just in terms of length, development, and also the fact it's the first melee song. That's like the real factor. And that one, we do actually see more like change in Sinclair. We were also talking about how well placed Sinclair's Kanto is, because that is like the transitional Kanto. Like, you go from like the first two beginning ones that kind of are like, I wouldn't say half-baked, just kind of like the wrong, not the right flavor, you know? And then like his is like the direct in between for the Kantos past that, which like past those you can see like physical changes in like the sinners. Not like physical, but it's like they definitely have a different demeanor. Sinclair, he's stuck between like how he was before the Kanto and like trying to break out of the shell, you know? He's trying to get out of the egg. Yeah, shout out to Damien Limbus Company. Have Stone. Doctor actually recommended me to drink beer. I'm just following doctor's orders. Today is the first day and probably last day. Oh, doctor's orders, hell yeah. AKA Sinclair's boyfriend. Yeah, shout out to Sinclair's boyfriend. Ah, yeah. My voice is getting so hoarse. Okay. Where were we? Right. So we did Roja's. We should look at what's the new quote we unlocked from Faust. Oh god. Now looky here, my future blah. Thus, you blah to move, trapped in the stopped time for eternity. Oh, that's Faust. And then the other one was Greg, right? Yeah. Okay, what's this one? La 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 la. Guest. And then Cease. He's right. What's 9 plus 10? I'm not answering that question. I can't do math. I'm not answering that question. I can't do math. He already did the new intervallial, right? I didn't. I'm behind. I finished Ishmael. Heathcliff, I have not done. Just because every time I like open up the game and I do these, I do like the main story, everyone's like, you're really under level, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll level up my characters, I'll level up all the bros, but then I'm like, I really like their stories and I like getting more cards and I don't have enough resources, so I need to grind resources, but I never opened the game. So yeah, I don't have like to this day I don't have a Merso 3-star, which I think is insane. Actually, I could get one, couldn't I? I don't know. Everpony, what are our opinions on the Mersos that are out? Like if I were to get a Merso right now, like what is the best one? Like Encore Merso or like or like W, or like R, or like, what's the other one? BL Merso? I don't know if he's available, but I remember he was there at some point. R or N? Only the blade lineage? Guys. Guys. Only, okay. So, from what I'm getting, at least not W. Which is really funny. Okay. Okay, fine. 9 plus 10 is 21. There you go. I answered the question. I did your math for you! I think all Mersos are good. We might wait until Blade Lineage needs a Blade Lineage team, or he's just a regular ID. I see. He did help us out that one time. But I don't know. I've been using Rose Banner. He's pretty good. I like Rose Banner. I think I should have Blade Lineage kind of like the rest of them, right? I should. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I don't know who else is in Blade Lineage, to be honest. I know Sinclair, you saying... not you. Yeah, not you. You're Kurokumo. Roach is also Kurokumo. Okay, Otis. You're also Kurokumo. Faust has a BL ID as well. Okay, so I just don't have Faust. Okay. Then I don't know about Greg. Teehee. He's saying Faust, Don, Sinclair, and Otis. Okay, so I just need Faust and Donkeys. It's full Lou Association Mirror World. I love Lou Association, to be honest. He's saying Faust, Don, Otis, Sinclair. Plus Faust Gripper. Nice. Got that burn. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Everlasting. That is colorful. Happy Pride Month. Let's see, who's the next identity we want to work on? What's our Yisang ones? Actually, should we like do, what's it called? 3 stars first? We should, right? I never got Painter Sing. Hi guys, look at my Sinclair collection. Pirate Greg. We'll do Pirate Greg then after we do Osha Claire. Cause I unlocked him and then I proceeded to never do anything with him.
개조를 했더니 출력은 나아졌는데 여전히 개딱지나 잡고 있다니 괜히
You know,
아쉽네요.
looking at my threads, I don't think I'll have enough to actually, what's it called? Uptie all of my, like, uptie 3, all of the identities are required. Teehee. Late at night on a pitch dark mud flat. Flashes of blue sparks flickered on and off somewhere there. Following the light that was too glaring to be from a lighthouse, yet too meek to be a fire. There he is! Mr. Engineer Man! There was a child firing sparks at the insides of a large weapon with his welding rod. Welding? Welding rod? Is he not soldering? Soldering is different than welding, but like... I guess he could weld with rod. Okay. Let's see. If the weld beads get too big here... Okay, if they're beads, then he's soldering, isn't he? The electronics will be affected, I've been told. Better keep it to a minimum. Zut. Yeah. Phew. And then, what was I supposed to do next? Lifting his goggles, the child reads down the memo written on a small sheet of paper under the tiny lamp. That must be the circuit diagram his coworker drew for him. Right, now let's get to connecting circuits. He is soldering. This time, a thread of smoke quietly billowed instead of sparks. The child's brows were furrowed, perhaps disturbed by the acrid smoke created while soldering. Soldering and welding are different things. I was right, he was soldering. Yeah. Yeah, I took a semester of actual engineering classes. I know the difference between soldering and welding. Soldering is actually kind of fun. I haven't done it much, but I made one cable. It was fun. Yeah. Calf. Phew. And now... Girl. And thyself. Cheap viewers, you're a cheap viewer. I need to get mods, bro. Ban. KYS. Okay. That's so bruh. Dev Dealer 05. Interesting how I didn't get the thing. the new chatter thing, but whatever. Click is followed by a hum of electric power. I wonder if they got hacked. The child earnestly hoped that his modification of the weapon was a success. Alas. Burp. Ah, come on, why? There's no reason it shouldn't work. I was doing story, what just happened? Oh, there's a bot. A small sigh filled the shop's still air. The silence felt doubly palpable thanks to the weapon turning off. It's okay, let's try again. With a desperate look on his face, the child began examining the circuit board, holding a pair of tweezers in his hand. At the same time, a growing feeling of anxiety ruffled the child's mind. Being the last of the group to return from the book, it was by sheer luck that he was discovered before he starved to death. Starved to death, he thought. Bleh. Though he happened to start working at a boat shop, his skills and prowess as a fixer weren't really needed here. When he tried to help out with hunting, the leader was doing it with far greater efficiency, and when he thought he'd lend a hand in mechanics, his colleague was much more capable than he was. The unease that he's too mediocre to make meaningful contributions in any field has been constantly haunting the child. This must be it! That's why the child is desperate. To upgrade his weapon, learning from his co-workers, and hunt trash crabs with greater efficiency using the improved weapon. There. That was the only way he could think of to be helpful. Great, I'll give it a test run on tomorrow's hunt. Things don't always go so swimmingly, however. It's working, I guess, but it's not quite there. It looks like the modification didn't go as the child planned. With an uncertain look, the child laboriously slew trash crabs. Maybe the gear ratio, and the part where the chains are attached was off. Alright, I'll ask about it when I get back. Still, the child doesn't give up. He'll keep at it until a better solution is found. Good job, Sinclair. Good job, fan service card. Realistically, that is what he is, huh? Because I've never used him. I don't hear of people using him. He's really just the fan service card, isn't he? I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Thank you, Project Moon, for giving us fan service. But like in like the most in the funniest way possible. For Tremor, I'm gonna recommend, for most important, least important, Regret Faust, Section 20 Balls Honglu, Olga Hodis, Ufi Heathcliff, Rose Banner Rogia, and then choose between Tremor Sang, Ryoshu, or Murso. That's literally the issue with this Sinclair. His rolls just don't roll. Look at that 6 rolling. Oh god. Sinclair, what the hell? It's okay. It's okay. We're not actually gonna put him on a team. He's there for moral support. He's there to increase morale. I'm very normal about this card. Who else do we need to uptie? Let's see. Are there any characters that can actually roll the rolls outside of mirror rolls? Shrug. Let's see. We've got DC? I don't know how to say that one. I don't know what language it's from, but DC Association and Pequod. I'm whale brained right now, so we gotta do Greg first. Right. Teehee. Gregory. Greg man. Yeah. Hey, this might be the last uptie we can do. That is a... Sorry, I was like zoning out. I briefly caught a glimpse of like the second uptie art. Yo. Greg fans, D-E-C. Or is it D-E-C? D-E-C? I'm gonna say it's D-E-C, I don't know. Would. So true. Oh my god. Oh man. Air sighed out of the sofa as the child rested on its cushion. He lifted his legs and placed his leather boot-wearing feet on the desk. It's Italian. Oh, there. That's where it's from. That's why it's so Christianity. As soon as he sat down, everything around him began busily going through the contents of their pockets. Oh, that one looks good. I'll try that stick today. Yes, sir. Got a light, anyone? Here it is, sir. One of the nearest sailors quickly ran up to the child with a lighter. The child motioned with his chin as though he'd grown accustomed to this royal treatment and let his underling light a cigarette. He breathed in a lungful of smoke. Whew, this ain't so bad. Which port did you snag this from? We found it from one of our guests. If you wish, sir, we could. Nah, don't worry. Don't want them to get a heart attack and bite it or anything. This cig will get old soon anyway. Understood, sir. DC is number 10. Well, anyways. Oh yeah, DC, like December or decade? Yeah, romance languages. The child flicked the ashes on one of the pirate's hands, who'd been standing there with open palms like a human ashtray. He took a sweeping look at this crew, drawing another heavy hit from the cigarette. Right, time for a morning assembly. How are our side jobs doing? Let's hear some reports, starting from you. Yeah, you there, to my left. Yes, sir. We of the Mermaid Perfume Department have captured ourselves a new species of mermaids, and... As soon as the child gives his order, the crew begins listing the state of their respective departments. Sales figures from various products such as mermaid perfume, ice cream, etc. Different numbers and statistics went in one year and out the other. I'd be your human ashtray. Alrighty. You want to look at the Greg again? I didn't read the line. Wait. Well, okay, so it's all shit then. Am I wrong? Look, there he is in all his glory. ... What's wrong? Cat got your tongues? Come on, I'm not trying to blame anyone here. None of them's our main moneymaker anyway, so let's get to our actual business. How are our guests doing? We currently have a total of 6 guests in our lodgings, including the one we snagged recently. And how many customers do we have looking to get our guests back? We currently have 2 in active negotiation, sir. They say that one of them's pretty loaded and came from out of the nests. Whew, nice. Oh, and one thing of note for one of our guests, sir. We managed to snag somebody sent from some company, apparently a team leader of sorts. Maybe we can really milk this one dry, sir. Oh, a team leader, eh? Now that's a catch. Seemed a bit green for a team leader, but I don't believe that to be much concern, first mate, sir. Oh yeah, you did good work. The Greg fans really must have had a time when this released, huh? Like, he's hot. He's not Kurokumo Greg levels of hot, but he's pretty hot. You're right. Like, this is a really good Greg card. Like, he's not, like, usually he's like silly little kind of pathetic, you know? But like this one hits different. Sorry about all the trouble, guys. Having to listen to our lowly first mate in the captain's absence sucks, don't it? Not at all, sir. Saliva in my throat. No, I understand. Sigh, Hook, that bastard used to be a lot more reliable when we sailed high seas. But as soon as we were docked, poof, gone off to drown in that fairy wine or whatever. The child grumbles in a half-joking, half-serious manner, but none of the crew, laughed nor moved. They stood stiff and still like new recruits. They were awfully rigid for pirates, but they had a good reason to be. And that was why this man of such casual, seemingly laid-back disposition was the first mate of the pirates. Yo, what's going on here? La li la li la. That is a whole person. Greg, what are you doing to this poor guy? Oh my god, Greg with a gun! This is a good Greg card. This is really good. Blah blah blah. Look here now. Oh, don't freak out now. Thrash about a little too much, and I just might slip and take your whole noggin clean off. If something so unfortunate were to happen, well, don't blame me, okay? This is why Project Moon's good. It's shoving so much fan service into like all these ID stories. Like you can't hit us with the you can't hit us with like Molar Office Claire and then hit us with this Greg. Like, dude. Wait, these IDs are from different dimensions, right? Does that mean the worlds are actually legitimately canonical? Yes. Greg has some of the most fan servicey cars. Sous Chef Greg for the Yandere fans, Spy for good boy lovers, Kurokumo for drunk old men, Linton Greg for the I can fix him crew. You were right. Like there's a really specific audience for Greg, and Project Moon hit it. like this story, like Twin Hook Greg, bro, is reeking of like fan service. Like dude, I don't mean this in a bad way, by the way. This is amazing. I love this. And then the WoW ego, the ego man, the ego outfits. Like, man, to be a Twin Hook pirate. Gulp. Now looky here, my future guest. This here is called a pistol with a little pow. You can get a new hole to breathe out of. Why don't you say hello to my little friend? You know, taxes make it one expensive friend to keep. Ooh, don't you nod your little head too hard. I messed with the trigger mechanism, and now it's really a hair trigger. So I'd like you to answer with a blink. Not that you've got much to say. From now on, you'll be our guest. You've got rich friends. Rich family, Yeah, just like that. Just blink. Chill with us here until your friends get here with a ransom, okay? Play nice and I won't kill you. Ain't that nice? Please, someone voice this. Please. I'm not doing this justice with my, like, hoarse, really high voice. Not gonna blink. Eyes too dry. Want some eye drops? Still got some fight in ya. Is that it? No. Not at... Gulp. With him doing this to every new guest in front of the whole crew, how could they not be afraid? Every new guest? Guys, we're going to U-Core. Guys, does that mean Rabbit Team's clothing machine actually took different dimension versions of leaders and made them fight by injecting fake members into actual clothes? Possibly. Maybe this Captain Hook knew this child's talents. Maybe that's why the child was left to take charge in the captain's absence. Captain Hook didn't seem to mind how annoyed the child was, though. Probably didn't even care to find out. Shout out to Greg fans. Like, I already got it. But if I didn't get it before today, I get it now. Dude, the animation on it. Okay, we're gonna stop looking at that for my health. 5 more minutes until I can get another module. What do we do for until then? Do we win rate dungeon? Do you know his WoW ego? Do I have it? We're gonna see. I don't have it. Yeah. I do not know the WoW ego. Look at his WoW ego, please. It should be here, right? Somewhere? La li la li la. Or is it, what's it called? Not there. Events. Pass announcer. Pass event announcer. Nope. Walpurgis? Bride Greg? Eh? Wait, where? Sorry, I'm kind of like, where may one look at this Greg? I don't imagine it's... That's Heathcliff. It took me a while. Did I get it? Is it weird? Should be in standard. It's not in strand. Huh. Okay, let's look at, let's scroll through the friends list, see if anyone has it. No Greg there. You can look at mine. You would have a Greg, right? Wait, maybe this person has it. Ego. Nope. Last online level. Worm. Worm. Burm. Worm. Burm. 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 I don't really remember which one's yours, to be honest. I'm so sorry. Okay, there. There! That one! Okay. Shout out to Project Moon. We need an ID with Greg with his hair down. That actually is mine. Yeah, I got it right. Instincts. I know you guys so well. Or do I? This is good. This is good. They are giving the fans what they want. Greg service. Greg service. Yeah. Like the people. They don't yearn for boobs. They don't yearn for anime girls in bikinis. They yearn for old men in dresses. It'd be really funny if, like, my family was outside my door listening to me say this. Friends. Let's go back to a meat shaken by sorrow bursts like this. Teehee. Beep. Beep. Manager. Oh, by the way, I changed my... In case nobody noticed, I changed my entire, like, kind of layout. Because I was in an Ishmael mood. Because amongst my friends, they've noticed that I started talking about Ishmael a lot more than Sinclair. And they were like, who are you? Like, you're not the Sinclair fan anymore. And I'm like, no, you're right. I'm an Ishmael fan. Yeah. I think Moby Dick might have been the cause of the weird shift in my brain the past half year. The fault lies with you, Ishmael. I'm not funny. Okay. I actually can't change my card layout. The game crashes every time I do. It's okay, it's Greg. So do you really need to change it? Riddle me this. It's so fun having Sinclair on the main screen. He's such a bro. Really feels like he cares for you, even though it's just dialogue. Let's see. What can we do in the 50 seconds while we wait for the thing to load? We can do another Dante notes. I honestly thought I would last longer in the stream, but my voice is getting really tired. I don't want to change it to another Greg one day. I'll change my Greg for you. You can live vicariously through my Greg. Trust. Where is he? La 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 la. Look. You can live vicariously through my Greg. I've got you, bro. Actually, I should level up that Greg. That might be a good idea. Do I have any? Oh, I do. I don't know if this is actually like a good card, but like we're doing it anyway, just because why the hell not? Cool. So, what else? I don't know how good Kurokumo is, but I do have her just kind of equipped. Just because why not? 7. I don't know how well 7 holds up in like the meta. Not that I pay too much attention to meta because I like 90% of the time I go off vibes, but I haven't seen people bring up 7 Otis in a while. From what I remember, Honglu's still pretty good, right? This Honglu, and then Ryoshu. Oh shoot, I forgot I had this new one. I guess we're gonna not end on this one because I don't have enough threads. Actually, I could like exchange them. Wait. Shard thread. Beep. I thought I heard something, sorry. 2 more. We have all the Sinclairs. Actually, it's pretty good. He can do up to like 250 to 300 damage with skill 3 with minimal setup. Yeah! We won today, everyone. And then Ryoshu, this Ryoshu. I don't know about this one. How well would she work? She's poised. This one is bleed, right? Yeah. I still regularly use this one though, so maybe we'll save some resources and like not. I don't know. We'll think about it. Let's get this module. Okay, one more story and then I'm gonna end because my voice hurts and I gotta do my exam. She's so cool looking, man. I'm so excited to actually get the Kanto. But in order to do that, I need to finish Wuthering Heights. I said I would finish Moby Dick before Ishmael's chapter. I proceeded to not do that. Teehee. Her skill 2 is pretty useful, and her skill 3 can be reused. She's strong, not W core levels of strong, but strong. Yay! Clack clack. You there, third from the right. Yes, the one who just wiped the windowsill. Yes, ma'am. Look at where the frames meet. Mold residue. Remember, no second chances. Apologies, ma'am. Clack. Clack again. You there? Yes, the new hire from 23 days ago. Do you not see what's wrong with your brooch? I suppose it'll look proper once I sink. Is that what you want? I'll wear it right, ma'am. The child pays no mind to the fearful voices. She leaves nothing behind but the sound of her low-heeled boots clacking against the wooden flooring. There is less than a day to go until the woven hunt begins. Thus begins the morning of the chief butler. She was never too nice to her She was never too nice to her subordinates to begin with, but clearly she was much more on edge than usual, and that was clear in her attitude. Lady Ryoshu. What? Another child, one of her subordinates, walked up behind the chief butler. Her expression is grim. She's obviously gearing up to bring up a rather serious subject. The other butlers are rather anxious. They're saying that you are quite different from your usual self, that the outcoming quite different from my usual self, me. This is not to say that you normally do a sloppy job of overseeing our work, but you're much less lax than usual as of late. Huh, BS. I would never let such imperfections slide. Certainly, but usually you often took it upon yourself to take care of such imperfections because ordering someone else to do it for you was too bothersome. Duh. The child was quite self-aware of her own behavior. In fact, this newfound attitude was a deliberate one. I'll keep my guard up. I won't weigh you down once the hunt begins. I don't appreciate you trying to read me. The child sighs as she leaves the hallway. Something didn't go according to plan. She was merely trying to keep everyone on edge so that when the wolf would inevitably come to besiege the manor, oh my god, they could at least save their own skin. But her uncharacteristic actions were immediately obvious to those around her. This is a really interesting Ryoshu characterization. Right, I suppose I'll stick to what I'm good at, because I'm the best there is at housekeeping. A tenebrous night descends. The wolf, the target of this hunt, was much more powerful than anyone had anticipated. He emerged, imposing his intimidating strength before the child and the rest of her subordinates. Yo, this background music goes hard. The child instinctively knew that no matter how much her subordinates mentally prepare themselves, there is no possible future in which they will survive this encounter. So she had but one choice. There never was an alternative. All of you, get out of here. Lady Ryoshu? He is beyond all of you. You and your pathetic skills won't even leave a scratch on him. There's much work to be done back at the manor. You haven't even started your morning duties, have you? Run along, get to work. The child glared at the formidable wolf before her as she slowly drew her long knife. And that was the end of discussion. She didn't have any more words to impart to her subordinates. She needed every strength she could conserve to even have a chance at defeating this foe. R-U-D-E. Indeed, I am making a rather unfortunate, destructive entrance. The child's voice was as low and collected as it always was. Back when I raised you like your nanny, I hardly imagined that this is where we'd end up. But there was an odd shudder at the tip of the dagger she held, a little fear, or perhaps regret. I see that you now have much you must protect, Ryoshu. While I, as always, bring nothing but ruination. I only see what I must maul and destroy. The child fell silent. She wondered for a moment if things could have been different, if she had done something differently then. But they both knew very well that there was no point to such contemplations. At this point of no return, when nothing could possibly change, there was only one option left for the child. I'm just taking care of an unfinished housekeeping chore. To hunt the wolf that bears its teeth at the one who raised him. Crazy. Excited for Kanto 6 though. Okay. So. We should level her up. Just cause why the hell not? I don't have any of those. I can use this one ticket. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then shove these in there. Let's get her to a decently high level. La 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 la. 40, 43, so we have 60 left there. I don't know how many this will take. 39. Okay. And then we should be good on this end. Cool. Cool, okay. Now she's at level 40. Good times. She's not up type 4, but it's whatever. Who cares? A lot of people do, but I'm here for the vibes. Anyways, I'm doing Kanto 4 at the moment. Please let me catch up, as I refuse to catch up. I've got you. You still got like a week. Don't worry. Okay, so I can't feel my throat, so we're gonna end here. Not a whole lot. We got through how many stories? Like at least 3, right? Yeah. We got through at least, we got 4. We got 4 done and then some notes. I thought it would last longer, but my voice said no. No. Probably what I get for not drinking enough water. But that's it. Oh well. Announcements. I'm doing key ingredients. String Theocracy. Releasing that on, what's it called? Thursday? Yeah, because it's, as of tomorrow, it'll be a year since I did my Project Moon karaoke stream. And I figured since we hit 200, it would be like a good excuse to to do string theocracy, but like not a real string theocracy because I can't really do a real string theocracy because it's really out of my range. But like I'm getting there. Trust. If I do like 6 story missions a day, I may be able to finish till count to 5 in a month. You got this. Drink water. I will do that. Trust. That was not water, but like I need to stay awake, so it's okay. And my voice does sound a little bit better, so yeah. String theocracy this Thursday. Yeah. What else? And then on, yeah, I don't really have anything else. This month is gonna be, I'm gonna have some more uploads, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Main thing is, I think I'll try to find some like clips, edit them a bit, or like re-clip some things, so I can upload them more on YouTube, because yeah, I'm still gonna stream on Twitch. I've kind of decided that like streams will be on Twitch, but other stuff will be on YouTube, just because like I would like to be able to put links in my descriptions again. Don't know why they took that ability from me. Lame. Yeah. What else is there? Yep. Check out my Poems of a Machine cover that I released recently. Yeah, my internet's starting to bug out, so I think this is like a sign to leave. Okay. Good luck with your contos. Please read the story. Good luck with your Japanese studies, Cospa. I think if you're still doing those. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna leave before my voice gives out. Yeah, bye everyone. That's it. Okay, balls.